It's hard to tell what the world might be like by the time the year 2020 rolls around, but at least one thing is absolutely certain. A very specific set of people will still be absolutely devoted to Minions.
Pito patamilo milata katiki puletica, c'est pas la joie de mitocala namule macarena. Paoletus pabo patimele c'est pas macagusta mamile ben.
Kids will be kids. So for the foreseeable future, movie studios are lining up an outstanding slate of kid-friendly films to keep your favorite ankle-biters returning to theaters again and again. From sequels to reboots to the occasional original property, here are a few kids' movies for you and your offspring to look forward to in the year 2020.
Peter Rabbit 2. Although Sony had to grapple with a little bit of backlash over Peter Rabbit's insensitive attempted murder by allergy scene, the film still made a mint at the box office, so the studio has ordered up a sequel. The first film starred James Corden as the voice of the title animal, loosely based on the classic Beatrix Potter books, in a battle to retain his cozy home in Mr. McGregor's garden. It's unclear whether anyone will return for this follow-up, but writer-director Will Gluck has already been confirmed to return, with an expected release date penciled in for February 7th. Mulan. It took Disney a year of searching the world to find a star for its live-action upgrade of Mulan, but in late 2017, the Mouse House finally picked Chinese actress Crystal Liu to become their title heroine. Although it's still up in the air whether or not the live-action film will be a musical, Liu has already proven that she has the chops to sing.
More importantly, she's got some action experience as well, which will really come in handy once she suits up for battle on March 27th.
Trolls 2. Following up on the first rip-roaring adventure of those adorable tree-dwelling creatures, Trolls 2 will feature the return of Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake as the sing-song pair that saved all their pals in the first film. Unfortunately, they probably won't be joined by the first film's director, Mike Mitchell, as he's busy getting the Lego Movie 2 ready for its 2019 release date.
Details are obviously still very hazy regarding the Trolls' next outing, but if it's anything like the first, we're in for one colorful adventure and a catchy soundtrack when Trolls 2 rolls into theaters April 17th. Untitled Barbie movie. Anne Hathaway will star as the atypical Barbie character in this live-action film inspired by the best-selling toy. In the film, she'll play a character who gets kicked out of Barbie Land for not being perfect enough and ends up going on a real-world adventure. Toy-based movies have been hit or miss in the past, but Hathaway has a proven gift for making glamour work, so count on this film to stir up some childhood nostalgia when it comes along on May 8th. Scooby. It's been a while since Scooby-Doo sniffed his way onto the big screen, but this time he'll be back to his old animated self, with Dax Shepard and Tony Cervone co-directing. No word yet on who will lend their voices to this howling new adventure, but the movie should make for some good clean family fun when it arrives to screens on May 15th. Minions 2. Illumination's Little Yellow Minions have dominated the box office since Despicable Me debuted in 2010. And 10 years after they were introduced, the characters will get their second chance at leading their own big screen outing. Minions 2 was pretty much a given after the first film took over toy stores everywhere, but Illumination has proven there's still a lot of creativity behind this juggernaut. It still remains to be seen what the banana-loving little guys will be up to in their standalone sequel, but whatever the studio comes up with is sure to be fun for the whole family when the movie lands in theaters on July 3rd. The Croods 2. The first Croods film was a big success at the box office back in 2013, but the road to getting a sequel has been slow and unsteady. Netflix seized upon that lack of progress to produce a 4-season prequel series, Dawn of the Croods. Now, DreamWorks is finally ready to bring the prehistoric family back to the big screen. Nicolas Cage, Emma Stone, and Ryan Reynolds are all set to return for the sequel alongside new cast member Leslie Mann as the Croods face their biggest threat since leaving the cave, another family. So get ready to go back to the Stone Age on September 18th. Micronauts. A new toy-focused franchise will be hitting the big screen in 2020 when Paramount launches Micronauts, a film based on the line of 1970s toy spacemen. It's unclear which story it'll tell, but the toys were best known for being hybrids of robots and humans who came with elaborate playsets. Although the original Micronauts toys were discontinued by 1980, they've continued to remain relevant through modern toy series and comics, and this movie treatment is part of a planned Hasbro cinematic universe when it hits theaters on October 16th. Sing 2.
A movie about a group of anthropomorphized animals competing in a talent show doesn't sound like the most heartwarming thing, but Sing proved all doubters wrong when it debuted in 2016. The movie earned the love of critics and audiences for its sweet and inspirational story, and it's set to sing its way into theaters once again with a sequel that drops right in time for Christmas in 2020.